Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready? What?
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Everything you got, let's go.
Hello and welcome to the Drew and Stu podcast. I'm Drew Livingstone. That's Cam Stewart. Cam, a rough week for me after a rough week for you in week one. You bounced back. I did not. I apologize, people. The Rams, as my bronze, got absolutely slapped. San Fran as my gold, lost outright. It was a terrible week all around, Cam. It was not profitable Sunday for me. And then I lost Isaiah Pacheco in like 6 leagues. It's just he's out for almost the season. Like, it's just a bad Sunday, Cam. They happen though, right?
Yeah, they do. Drew, I got to tell you, Arizona was one of my favorite. Like I don't know what it was like that. Like I got to go with my vibes. Let's not change games. I did an experiment with Carolina. No, it's over now. Like I don't know what to do. I can't. Because you know that I'm going to get off them. They're going to start covering because
the comments all said they're like, Cam has a Carolina Panthers addiction. He can't get off of it.
I know, dude. It's worse than meth. Like, I don't know what it is. I've never done meth. Like, I'm just saying my Carolina home dog addiction is like almost like I should be institutionalized.
Is Bryce Young done, Cam? Is he done? Like,
I got to tell you, Drew, he can't throw more than 10 yards. And what, like Thielen's open. They're running the ball on like second and fourth.
But even his athleticism we saw at Alabama is gone. Like, where's this guy that was running around for Bama?
I got to be honest with you. I don't know what's going on. Like, there has to be something deeper. Nobody loses. It's not like he's been like totally rocked.
I think he just has no confidence. Like, he's got the yips.
No, the thing is, here's what I don't understand what the coaching staff's doing. I know Andy Dalton's a statue, but he's been in the league before.
You can't bench your first overall pick.
Just listen to me. Listen to me just for 1 sec. Just let Dalton go out there and say, Bryce, you're our guy, but you just got to like sit out for a bit. Like when the games are out of hand and stuff, he can't go out there and get thrown to the wolves because he's getting more beat down. Like, look at me, Drew. It's week 3 and I already look like I've been slapped around. I didn't even have that bad of a week other than my money line parlays. Dude, I put the Lions everywhere. Like, I need help.
Will Levis owes me like so much money already.
The only cat was good. The Bengal cat. Other than that, Lions suck. Oh, dude, the Jaguars are, thank God we took Cleveland as a hot pick.
Yep.
The Jaguars are not even, like, they're a bad foot. Like, what is wrong with your boy Trevor Lawrence, too? You think Bryce Young's got problems? Okay, Carolina, Drew, is the worst team in the history of football. They've scored, listen to this one, 13 points for, 73 against. They're a minus 60 on point differential. Like soccer, they should be relegated. I said, let the winner of the Grey Cup in the CFL go to the NFL. They go to the CFL, but that's a disrespect to the CFL. Yep. I don't even know if the Panthers can win in the CFL. I'll take the BC Lions plus the points.
Yeah, 100%.
Won't you?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Cam, I don't know. Watching Bryce Young, like even like like you said, a 5-yard out route, and like the ball barely gets there. I'm like, what? Like,
Drew, he can't throw down the field. I think, you know what it is too? I've been watching, like, I tape some games, right? Like on the PVR, and I've been watching. I think he has an eye problem. Like, I know this sounds crazy, but he's not seeing anything either.
I think dude, this is what we always say, though. You can't be a short quarterback, like in the NFL. He can't see over his line.
If you're Drew Brees, Doug Flutie, or Russell Wilson, but not Bryce
or
Young.
Kyler because of the athleticism. He can run out of the pocket.
He's all different. That's the whole thing. Bryce Young doesn't have that. Like Kyler Murray, he's like a water bug when he's out in the open. Those short little chop steps. I got to tell you, Arizona, bro, that team, they could have beat the Bills. And they played great.
I think they're better than we thought they were, apparently.
No, it is. Their offense, we thought their offense would be good, but they actually showed up with a little bit of and the Rams, I told you, they're not like, everyone loves the Rams. I think they're horrible personally.
Well, and now Cup's done for who knows how long. Like, that was a big blow.
That's huge for them, man. Like, and what about the Lions? Like, there's so many things. Drew, what about my bets?
Dan Campbell. We said Dan Campbell's such a fucking idiot.
That's what I said. The guy cost him the game. He said, I'm worried about eating arms or kneecaps. No, how about you manage a damn clock? Fucking Dan. Like,
and then at the end, he starts, after the post game, he starts like almost crying, saying, I cost my team the win.
No, yeah, you did. And then the announcer, and he's like, hey, I get it. He's like, it's my fault. Well, whose fault? Of course it is, Dan. Like, you had to spike the ball. They left points on the board, and they were chasing a touchdown instead of a field goal. You know how many times they got the ball back?
Yep.
Like, the fact that they lost that game, Drew, if you guys didn't see every snap of that Lions game, the fact they lost is nuts.
And like Baker and Tampa didn't even play that great.
You know what? But I'll give him credit. He grinded out that running touchdown, dude. Baker Mayfield is a totally different guy now. He did all the commercials when he was crap, and he basically said, I'm going to bet on myself. And you know what? For all the people we cut up, let's give Baker some credit.
Yeah,
I know Hutchinson was an animal, and he sacked them a million times.
Dude, five sacks is crazy for one game.
Baker Mayfield has the guts of a guy. Like, the one thing about him is he can get laid out and he'll come back for more.
Mhm.
Like, I have a lot of respect for Baker Mayfield. Drew, you got to admit his toughness. He's like an NHL player.
Oh yeah, and I'll admit I was completely wrong on Tampa coming into the year. I said they were going to be pretty bad. They're already...
My Saints bet? The Saints.
Oh
are
yeah,
best
Cam.
team
How
in
about
the
that
league.
Saints worst team in the
Dude,
league?
Honest to God, Drew, I looked at my futures. I have under 7.5 Saints as my hardest bet of the year. Thank God the Seahawks are 2-0, but I don't know what how are the Panthers going to win 6 games?
They broke NFL record for most points in the first 2 weeks of a season. The Saints. Like, I was like, whoa, who's Gary Kubiak?
I will say one thing. I have a couple bets. Like, I have Ravens under 11.5 smashed. Like, they're already 0-2. And I think they might lose again this
Hey,
year.
remember everyone telling us you guys are stupid saying Bengals and Ravens 3rd and 4th in that division? Oh, I don't know. Ravens 0-2 now. I'm just saying.
I think the Bengals will turn it around.
Yeah. I'm just saying the Ravens 0-2 is not a great start for Lamar Jackson on those balls.
How do you let the Raiders come back? Anyway, it is like.
And
the thing about the NFL, and me and Drew have been betting it. I've been betting it since like I was a kid doing parlay cards. I'm going to tell you this: no game is a lock.
Nope.
Nothing is safe. Everything you thought is wrong. Like, other than like a couple teams. Like, Drew, I don't know what. Honest to God, I thought the Saints would be awful. Carr looks like amazing. Their new off coordinator is amazing. They're calling wicked plays.
Dude, Kubiak, all the motion, the most motion in the league.
What?
Kubiak, their OC, the most motion in the league. Like, this is
He's done a
Saints.
great job, man.
And like, how about Sam Darnold, Cam? Sam Darnold beating his old team without Justin Jefferson. Jefferson's out of the game. Like, he has no weapons, and he's still dicing them up. I was like, who is this guy?
Sam Darnold, comeback player of the year, is like a lock right now.
Yeah, I bet on Deshaun Watson. It doesn't look so hot because of after that week 1 performance. And then Green Bay Packers.
The thing about Darnold is they don't have to worry about it. He's earned his keep, right? Like we talked about McCarthy.
JJ would be sitting the rest of the year now anyway.
Oh, like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, no one's Sam Darnold. I got to hand it to this kid. All these guys, look at it. Darnold, failure early, grinding late. Mayfield, almost done for the league, came back, a million teams, has figured it out. Like, these reclamation projects, bet on them.
I think a lot of it has got to go to the head coaches. Like, when you have a good coach with a backup quarterback or like a mid-tier quarterback, it like sails your team to the moon. Look at Malik Willis, Cam. He was so bad in Tennessee. He just went and beat Indianapolis outright and looked better than Anthony Richardson.
You're absolutely right, Drew. And you're right. And I got to tell you, O'Connell's one of the best coaches in the league. That guy's so like Mike and McDaniels,
Brian Flores on defense.
Mike McDaniel's hitting the vape pen and looks like he's like waking up in a ditch party. And this guy's actually out there doing it. Man, he's awesome. Coach of the year.
Quick other recaps, Cam. Baltimore was your survivor on the Monday show. I know you wanted to switch, but we forgot to mention it on the Thursday show. So too late, too bad.
But you attest to this, Drew. I'm in a survivor league with you. Who did I take?
You have Houston.
That's correct. Sorry, everyone, with the Ravens. I took the Raiders on the spread. It's documented. But our picks, Drew, why don't you tell everybody why these losers, being me and you, change picks and go worse when we change?
Yep. The changes. Cam was 1-2 on his changes. I was 0-2. It's just don't change your picks. Just go with your leans. Go with your gut. And I saw the 80% on one side, and I still didn't switch to Green Bay. We both were on Indy. It was just
we've had Green Bay as almost a mineral pick.
I know.
The first show. Like,
I know.
What the hell's what are we doing? Okay, let's get this right this week.
Cam, after before we get into this week, Tua Tagovailoa suffered another concussion, and now he's saying he won't retire from football. We both agree he should probably retire, right?
Yeah. Well,
like, that wasn't even a big hit, and he's knocked out.
Here's the deal. Do you want to live your life if you take one more hit with perhaps like brain damage? And I always cheer for the guy. I think Tua's a good guy. Like, I'm just
he's
saying,
a great human being, but like,
also another thing is on that slide, people are like, oh yeah, you do this. No, actually, Drew, do the opposite. You know how you don't get hurt? You don't go down. You just accept the tackle and let the guy tackle you.
Just slide.
Either you're going to slide, you're going to get hit in the head. If you halfway
he initiated it too.
Smoked. That's my point. People are like, oh, you got to slide earlier. I'm like, no, you actually have the wrong take. You need to just, when the guy grabs you, go down with him. Do not slide into his head.
Yeah,
because that's the thing. When you're sliding, the guy's already coming at you from an angle. It's a bad play.
And I felt bad because it was DeMar Hamlin. You know, he felt like shit.
Dude, Hamlin almost died, so he gets it.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Cam, speaking of cats, all 5 cats lost in week 2. So if you had the all cat parlay, it was not a good week. It was bet against the cat parlay.
We should have faded the cat parlay.
Yeah. All 5 cats moneyline parlay would have paid 18-1. I checked. That would have been a crazy.
So
nice
what was the parlay? Is God's parlay? Saints and Cardinals.
Ooh, there you go.
The Lord 2-0.
It's the Lord 2-0. All right, let's get in.
Sorry, Drew. Oh, by the way, I like that one guy that offended you on Cheddar Bay biscuits on your take. He's like, finally, somebody.
Yeah, finally, someone's on my side.
I loved it, and everyone's like, "You're an idiot, Drew." It's like, you know what? I love the fact that some guy hates him like you. That makes it awesome. Kudos to you and that guy.
Getting into Monday night before we move on to week 3, Cam. I have Philly -5.5. You have Atlanta +5.5. Are you switching off, or are you going to stay on Atlanta?
I think Philly might win the game, but switching has been a death wish, so I'm just going to let it ride with Frank Falcon and probably lose. So
maybe not. AJ Brown out, Cam. That's a big blow, a bigger blow than people think. And Kirk Cousins in primetime is the reason I'm betting on Philly. So we'll see.
It's not. The guy's not that. I'm just worried about his health, to be honest with you. He might not be.
He said he would. He suffered no ill effects in week 1. I think he's lying.
Well, that's him. That's him talking.
Yeah, I think he's
going to
lying.
believe any player. Players lie. I will say this though: Atlanta drafting Penix. There's a method to their madness. This guy might be playing sooner than later. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. All right, moving on to week 3, everybody. New England Patriots going to New York to take on the Jets on Thursday Night Football. The spread right now is the Jets -6.5. Cam, that's a lot of points to give the Jets after they barely squeaked by Tennessee, lost week 1. New England almost beat Seattle outright. I got to give it to Mayo, Cam. He's coaching a good team in New England.
I agree.
Right off the bat, I'm taking the points with New England here.
I am too. I wish we got 7. And that's the beautiful thing on the show. We have to take the exact spread. If you guys want to buy it to 7, I think that's a good buy. And people are like, oh, don't buy points. Well, if you get it to a key number, that's huge. I watched the Seattle-New England game. You know what? New England's defense is really good. Seattle had a couple.
They had a chance to win that game, Cam.
Yeah, but Seattle actually took their foot off the pedal. After Metcalf's play was so good, like on that long touchdown, they had many opportunities. I got to say this. McDonald was a little bit too aggressive. She should have took points a couple times on 4th downs. They got stopped. But New England's D, what have the Jets done? They've gotten murdered in San Francisco. And if Will Levis wasn't fucking brain dead or eating mayonnaise,
that lateral, I wanted to throw my remote on my TV. I was like, this guy's going to cost me money again with his stupid shit.
Our Tennessee future, like we had them like over whatever. They could be 2-0. They should have beat the Bears.
Should be 2-0.
Should have beat the Jets. Like this guy's like, what are you doing? There's always a fucking and it's not just a bad play. It's a play that cost them like touchdowns. And
it literally was a 10-point swing because it was a 3-point field goal if he just gets sacked, and then they went down the other way and scored a touchdown. So I was like, oh my.
See the coach, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Read lips.
Yep. All right, so we're both on New England, Cam. You liked what you saw from the Patriots defense. It did look like Seattle was going to put up like 40 points in the first half, though, and they just like slowed down. So I don't know if that was adjustments or Seattle taking their foot off the gas, like you said.
Both.
But yeah, the Jets defense could shut New England out. I like the under in this one, the 37.5, but I just think this is like 13-10 written all over it.
Yep, agreed. So,
all right, Cam, Denver going to Tampa to take on the Buccaneers.
2-0
Buccaneers, 1-1 against the spread. Denver's 1-1. They're +6.5 on the road. 85% of the leans so far are on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Cam. That is a lot of people on one side. You would think the spread should be like 8.5, 9. Why is it only 6.5?
You tell me, Drew. I got played by, you know what? Wherever you got that Houston-Chicago spread, you could have won on the Bears at 6.5. You could have pushed. If you bought a half, 5.5, you win. These numbers are there for a reason. Tampa Bay looked great in Detroit. This seems like the type of game that Tampa
Did they look
Bay
good in Detroit? Like they looked okay. Yeah, Detroit looked more bad than Tampa.
Tampa Bay's got injuries too. The bottom line is Bo Nix, if he can figure out anything, how to like move the chains a little bit, and Denver actually had kind of a couple good runs. Drew, they had a play where they took it down to the 5-yard line and he threw a pick in the end zone. They could have won that
game. The Steelers D is very good. That's what I like. If it wasn't for the Steelers defense.
Give me Bob Bronco at 6.5, whatever the hell that is.
I'm gonna go Denver as well, Cam, just because the alarm bells go off 80% or higher. I automatically go the other way. If I'm wrong, I'm fine doing this formula, Cam. I can't go with 85% of people at 6.5. This line should be 8.5 based on that percentage. So until that line moves, I'll take Denver 6.5, and if it grows by Thursday, I'll be updating that spread to a little 8.5, which I think it will. You could see this going to 7 or 7.5, right?
Big time, yeah. I think if you like Tampa Bay, just wait till 7, 7.5.
No, if you like Tampa, you bet it now. Well, it's -6.5.
Oh, sorry. If we like Denver, you win.
Yeah.
I apologize, Drew. Sorry, I'm a little bit as you said, brain dead.
All right.
I've been running around. How bad do I look? Just be honest with me. Do I look like a man that's beaten down after week 3?
You look like you just got in like a shouting match before you came on air. That's all it is. Like a red face.
You're partly right. Give Drew. No, Drew. That's a mineral pick. You win. Not sure if it's gold, silver, or bronze, but close to gold.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, you can read me like a book. See why I don't play poker? I need a mask.
You just got to
like the minute I get mad, I get red.
Mask?
When I get emotional, I get red. Like when I play hockey, I get red. Like it's just. I wish I could like hide my face because people just see the emotion.
No, but that's your thing.
When I'm happy, I'm red.
You're the raging redhead, Cam.
I'm not really raging. I want to be a loving bear, but a lot of people are beating me down recently in life, finances, and everything else. And football hasn't been going as good as it could. Let's go, Drew.
Well, this week it'll be different, Cam. Houston going to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. Vikings 2-0 coming off their upset over the San Francisco 49ers. Houston -1.5 road favorites. Cam, you love home dogs. Do you love this home dog?
Nope. I'm on Houston.
Ooh.
I think they left a lot of points on the board. People are going to jump on Minnesota. This is the spot for Houston. Honest to God, their offense left so many points on the board against the Bears. Bad coaching, too.
Bears do look okay, though.
The Bears do look okay, but I'm going to say Houston, like, what's the deal, man? Like, their coach is so conservative. Like, just go, like, a couple times. Like, nobody can stop Nico Collins and Diggs. And, like, Mixon got hurt in the game. I'm telling you, Houston, it's 1.5 now. I love that. I think Houston can win this game by a field goal or more. And I don't like going against home dogs, but give me the Texans.
Cam, it'll be our first disagreement. I'm going to go with Minnesota. Their defense really impressed me against San Fran, Cam. Brian Flores has schemes in there that I don't think Minnesota's been a part of. I don't think Stroud's going to be ready for that. He struggled against that Bears D. I know they won. They left a lot of points on the board. Yep. Stroud didn't look that great against the Bears, besides when he was throwing to Nico, Cam. Like the Bears, if Caleb Williams wasn't trash, Bears probably win that football game, right?
Yeah, it's...
Like, how many times did he miss DJ Moore wide open? Like, DJ Moore threw his helmet off at one point.
He's a really weird quarterback because he does really incredible things, but this is what I saw in college too. He does a lot of really bad things. Like,
well, Cam, he's
thinking balls.
He's thinking that, like, oh, I'm such an athlete, I'm going to make this crazy throw. But dude, this is the NFL. You're not playing against college kids anymore. That's intercepted 9 times out of 10 in the NFL. Like that one where he threw back across his body, picked all the way across the field, and there was a flag that kept them driving. I was like, wow, he should not be throwing that football.
That's right. The kid from the Oregon State Beavers who he beat is like working for Enterprise Rent-A-Car now because that's what they do at the end of your career when you don't make the NFLs. No offense, like, hey, it's a job, right? Enterprise, they love college athletes, but you're right. He was doing this in the Pac-12 against some of the worst defenses in the country. So I'm with you, bro. I couldn't agree more with your statements. He should run the ball more and because when he picked up coverages quick, he's a good athlete. Run the ball more, and then it'll make teams kind of stay put, but he can't read coverages, and he's the problem is he's missing simple throws.
Well, he's got to be way quicker. That's what I'm noticing, Cam. He's waiting like 3-4 seconds to throw the football. I'm like, dude, this is the NFL. It's got to be 1-2 throw, 1-2 throw. Like, what are you doing?
Agreed.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'm on Minnesota, Cam here. I think. Where do you think?
No, Minnesota. No. Houston. He's on Houston.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that's almost disqualification for me. I meant Houston. No, what? Don't even give that one to me. That's like
okay. Because I was like, that was kind of unfair.
Dude, I know the way Bagman thinks. He thinks that he loves the Texans are his third team after the Chiefs.
I was gonna say I can't give you that one correct just because I don't know.
Avoid it. It's a void bet. I made a mistake. Sorry.
All right, the Chargers going to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Both teams 2-0. Surprising. Justin Fields 2-0, Cam. I don't know if it's surprising or not, but all I know is Mike Tomlin's defense is nothing to screw with. They're 2-point favorites at home. The Chargers look really good. I mean, they did play only the Carolina Panthers and the Oakland Raiders, or Vegas Raiders. I keep calling them Oakland, Cam. What do you go here, Cam?
I'll start. No, I actually just did a show and bet the Chargers, and I already have buyer's remorse.
Okay, I was going to say.
-2. They're at home. They'll do enough. The thing about their defense is Herbert's already got rocked in that game. Like against Pittsburgh, if you're
you got hit a lot.
You're done. I agree with you. I honestly, if Pittsburgh scores 16 points in this game, they'll win and cover. I'm not sure if the Chargers can get more than 14. Lions 2. Let's go, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think the one thing the Chargers have going for them is that they're able to run the football pretty well the first 2 weeks. I don't think they're going to be able to run it as well against Pittsburgh, that defense. So I think the Steelers moved to 3-0, Cam. So give me them to win by 2. I think the spread should, if it was 3, maybe I go Chargers. But because it's only 2 right now, I got to go Pittsburgh and Mike Tomlin. Though, I mean, if the Chargers go 3-0, Cam, then they might just be legit if they win this game.
Oh, I got the over 8.5 in the division. I did it because of default with the Raiders, who are playing better, and I thought Denver would suck with Bo Nix, and they're sucking pretty hard right now.
Yes, you're not wrong. All right, the Eagles going to New Orleans to take on the Saints. The Saints, highest scoring team in NFL history through 2 weeks, Cam. Over 90 points, is absolutely insane. The Bills lead the AFC with only 60. The Eagles, we don't know how the result is on Monday night, but they're currently favored -2. Do you hop off the Saints train going against what is considered, I guess, a real contender? I mean, people love Dallas against New Orleans, both of us included, and they just absolutely destroyed them. Like, do you really get off the train now?
Such an idiot. I put Detroit in Dallas. Another tip to everyone: look at your bets before you click like me. I started looking, going, oh my god, I got Dallas and Detroit and all these money line parlays. Like you almost have to do a round robin. So if you lose one, you don't lose them all.
Yep.
I really bad rookie mistakes this week by me. But then again, I've been rattled with a lot of things going on. I got to shake it off. Give me the Eagles. This is it, Saints. Like, I don't know. Are the Saints better than I thought? 100 times. Am I an idiot? Yes. Do I have them under 7.5 wins is one of my biggest bets? Yes. Am I screwed? Yes. Do I have Carolina over 5.5? Yes. Do I have a chance? No. Eagles by a touchdown. And if the Saints win this game again, I will bow down to the Saints and all your fans and say, I'm even more of a moron than I thought. Eagles, please.
Yeah, I'm going with you, Cam, on the Eagles. I mean, I'm sorry, Saints fans. They looked legit. The Cowboys looked like ass. And if they beat Philly outright here, Cam, then I'm just egging my face. I just can't willingly take the Saints here as an underdog at home against the Eagles. I just can't do it. It's
Agreed.
Not enough points. So give me the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm actually hoping for my betting sake that Philly loses tonight for this bet. But then again, I have the Eagles tonight, so I don't want that. So I don't know. You know what I mean, though. I don't like.
Yeah, I do know. I kind of, yeah. I kind of know what you mean.
All right.
The Eagles. Yeah,
Green Bay going to Tennessee to take on the Titans. The Titans have absolutely screwed us back-to-back weeks, Cam. They should have covered both games. They should be 2-0. Malik Willis going against his old team. It's a revenge spot. I don't know. Did you see that play where on the third down where their center threw up on the football before he snapped on Malik Willis? Yeah, absolutely disgusting. Cam, I'll start this one. Third time's the charm. Give me the Titans.
I'm with you, Drew. We're stooges.
Oh, we're so dumb.
No, honestly, I love Tennessee in this spot.
I love them the last two spots, too. It doesn't matter. They screwed up.
Here's the deal. If we're winning this game by like 6 and then Will Levis throws a pick 6 for them to lose by 1 or something, like then
I can see it.
No, dude, I got a Carolina problem. You got a Tennessee problem.
Big time.
And I'm with you. Like now I'm partying with you too. Like I'm joining my new crew, the Tennessee crew, and they're just as bad as my Carolina crew. I'm with you. I'm Tennessee.
I'm that guy who's like, bets on red, it comes up black. Bets on red, it comes up black. You know what? Let's bet on red again. Instead of riding the wave, I'm betting red again. Just the dumb stooge move.
Carolina. I just can't. I just don't learn. Like, why?
Dude, the Titans defense is so good. I don't see Malik Willis being able to score on this defense. But like, it's just Will Levis. Just protect the football. If you just punt the football every play, I think the Titans win this game because I think they can score on defense. Like, it's just that's how. It's just, yeah. All right. Well, give me the Titans. They need to win this game, Cam, and I think they will. Cleveland Browns hosting the New York Giants. The Browns minus 6.5 point favorites. 70% of the public right now is on the Cleveland side. The Giants absolutely blew that game against Washington. First team in NFL history to score 3 touchdowns in a game and lose against a team that scored no touchdowns against them.
Yep.
It's just like
that's the Giants, and we had what the funny thing is we got 3. Think about all the people that got the Giants like plus 1.5 and lost. They had no business losing that game.
They dominated that game.
You know what? Drew, I'm going to do something as stupid. As we party with our friends from Tennessee and actually wake up with no money, no home, no anything, I'm going to join another loser club, the Giants Club, and take them plus 6.5 against Cleveland. This is the week I could see Deshaun after like playing well, tanking this game, and Cleveland barely winning by 1-6. It's 6.5. Give me the hook with the Giants. The G-men reek. Daniel Jones might come back in a body bag, but I'll take the points.
Cam, I can't go against Cleveland at home against Daniel Jones. Like, it's just, they might shut these guys out, Cam. Like, I know Malik Neighbors look great against Washington, but that's Washington's defense. This isn't Cleveland Browns. Like, Daniel Jones, like you said, may not finish this football game. Like, that's how the Giants' O-line's not great. The Browns' defensive line is very good. They made Trevor Lawrence look like absolute ass. Yeah, give me Cleveland, Cam, here. Their defense is just too good to not cover this number. So give me the Browns minus 6.5. Where do you think mystery tiebreaker man is on this one?
Browns.
Correct. So 1 for 1 so far on the tiebreaker picks, not counting the first one. The Chicago Bears going to Indianapolis, take on the Colts. The Colts with Anthony Richardson blew it against the Green Bay Packers. Almost finished the game with only 3 points before that last garbage time drive. Caleb Williams and the Bears should be 0-2, but they beat the Titans week 1. They don't look great. Cam, this is the tale of 2 teams that don't look great overall. Like, where do you go here? I think you have to
go
the
Bears
Colts, right?
Because I think they can. The problem is Indy's run defense is the worst in the NFL. The Bears will carve them up. Here's the thing with Williams: just don't be stupid. Little dump offs and stuff like that, you could beat the Colts. I don't trust Anthony Richardson either. I think the Bears are a better team. But you know what? Probably they're going to be a public dog. What are we getting? 1? We get 1.5 or 1? 1 flat. I'll take the Bears, but I don't know. This game's very difficult, but I lean Chicago.
I'm going to go Indy here, Cam, just because I don't trust Caleb Williams to win a football game this close. I think Anthony Richardson's rushing ability alone can get enough points for Indy to win this football game. That's the one thing with Stroud is he doesn't really move as much, and I think those lanes were open, though, and Anthony Richardson will just take off. I think what do you think wins this game? 17 points? And I think Indy can get there. So give me the Indianapolis Colts. Where do you think mystery tiebreaker man is on this one?
I think he's going to go with the Bears.
Incorrect. 1-1, the Colts.
Yeah, you can tell when I don't have it.
Yeah.
Can't
yeah.
have it anymore.
The Miami Dolphins, Cam, they just signed Huntley off
Is
the
this
Ravens
6?
practice squad. Yeah, I got it 5.5.
Oh.
Seahawks minus 5.5 at home. Huntley likely not going to start, but he's now their backup. Skylar Thompson's going to start. Skylar, not too bad, Cam. He did a decent job for them when Tua was out 2 years ago. Almost beat the Bills in a playoff game in Buffalo.
Great call.
Do you think
I'm gonna
Seattle
shock
can?
you. I'm going to shock you. Miami could win this game outright. It's probably going to be one of my gold pick or in minerals, definitely. I'm a Seattle fan, but this game just reeks. Problem is, I got it at 6.5, 7. It's been bet down to 5.5. I will take it still. Miami will find a way. This is a desperation game for an 0-2 Dolphins team. If Seattle wins, they'll win by a field goal. It's too many points still. I'll take the Miami Dolphins in this spot. I know the Seahawks pretty well. They were lucky to, a little bit lucky against New England. Miami will play well. I don't care if you said it. Thompson almost won in a cold day in Buffalo. If he does enough, they'll be fine in this game. Miami.
Yeah, Cam, if you were telling me that they also didn't have Tyreek Hill and Waddle and all their weapons on offense, then I'd say, okay, maybe. But I think they still have too many weapons on offense to not win this football game. I think they win this game outright. Like you said, this is probably going to be my minerals. We're crazy, Cam, betting with the backup quarterbacks. You're the quarterback. You're the backup QB whisperer, but you're also the Seahawks.
How did backups do this week? Pretty damn well. Huntley won, did he not? That's the thing. I say these guys, they don't remember this. And Minshew's been a backup his whole life. Now he's starter. They won outright as 8.5-point dogs.
So, yeah, give me the Miami Dolphins, Cam. I think that this game should be a lot. Like, if Tua was coming into this game, it's probably, -1 Dolphins? Like, is Tua really worth 6 points?
It would still be Seattle. Like, the way that Miami has been playing, it'd be like Seattle 1, I think.
Yeah, but still, that's a huge difference in points for
I agree. And I don't think Thompson's that much off, so give me Miami.
Yeah, like, I don't think Tua's that great. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, Dolphins fans, but, like, his record against winning football teams is not great.
It's like he gets rattled. He does good things. He does a lot of bad things.
I think they're 1-12 against teams over 500 the last 2 years or something. Miami,
it's a problem.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. All right, Cam, the Carolina Panthers go into Vegas to take on the Raiders. The Raiders 1-1, Carolina 0-2. They're +7. Cam, 86% of the public is on the Raiders at -7.
Carolina, I'm not betting it. Just give me the +7.
You're taking Carolina again.
No, I know. I have to take them every week now.
I know.
I told you. I can't get off it.
Oh man, Cam, my rule is.
You tell me that. You tell me.
My rule is 80%.
I don't know what to do. Raiders 7.5. It doesn't matter what the spread is, but I can't lay 7.
This game's so hard because everyone's on the Raiders. This line should be 10.
The comments. I don't. Drew, you tell me. If I get off them, this will be, oh my God, Carolina made it close this week.
You know what? The rule is 80% or more, I go the other way no matter what. I can't break that rule. I'm going with you on Carolina. We're both crazy. We're both dumb.
I don't want to.
I will not be betting this football game. Let's make that known.
I will not be betting this game.
Do not bet on this game.
Recreation purposes. I am taking Carolina, and I'm not betting it. I'm not teasing it. I'm not doing a super teaser with it. It is just for the show. I'll take 7 because the whole world's on the Raiders, and we're going to final score, Raiders 33, Carolina 6.
Cam, a 10-point teaser on Carolina.
Never. No. Carolina don't cover teasers, bro. They don't cover teasers either. They lose by 2 points. I learned that lesson the hard way twice as well.
I'm just trying to screw with you. I know, like that's got Cam's 10-point teaser written all over it, though.
I told you no. I'm done.
I'm just saying, like,
I have to. It's going to be tough.
Cam, we both know you're going to have a little sprinkle on the Carolina money line.
I will not.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to be honest with you. I can't. I got to get off this addiction.
He will.
He will. I need to stay sober. No.
Come Sunday, you're gonna be texting me. Hell yeah, Carolina money line, baby.
No, I got to be honest with you, Drew. I can't bet this game. I had a big talk with Billy the Doorman too, and he had Carolina in his pool that we're in, and I had it again. I'm not gonna lie. In the pick 6, I threw Carolina in. I'm like, at home. Yeah, we actually still did good. We went 4-2 with my other picks. I had Arizona and some other very nice things. But you know what? I'm an idiot. But Drew, please don't let me bet this game. But for the show, I'll take the 7.
I just got to go steal your phone Sunday morning if I don't want you to bet this game.
Actually, I'd love to. Break in and take it.
Yes.
Take it from me and hide it, bury it in the backyard. I don't want to know where it is. I want to hit that cat button.
Baltimore going to Dallas to take on the Cowboys, Cam. Cowboys +1 home underdogs against the Ravens. Cam, I will tell you this will be in my minerals. The Ravens are going to 0-3. Give me the Dallas Cowboys.
I agree with you. Sorry, Ron Raven, friend of the program. This is nothing personal. I got off the Ravens to the Raiders. Did I think they were going to win outright? No. I thought Baltimore might win by 3. And you guys had a 10-point lead, and you let the Las Vegas Raiders come into
Cam,
your
and they had 4 minutes
barn?
left, all 3 timeouts on offense on first down,
There's a-
and they couldn't even get a first down.
You know what the problem with Baltimore is? As I said, their offensive line, no
Oh,
one's talking
trash.
about. I don't care if they have players. They're horrible. It's one of the worst lines in the league. What does Dallas do well? They can maybe get to the quarterback. They didn't do it against Carr. I'm with you. Dallas might make the minerals as well. Wow, dude, me and you are going to sink or swim. Like, we're literally going to, like, be rich this week or dead. Me and you, Drew, like, we might have bullets all over us. Me and Drew find our carcass with the vultures eating us at Sunday at 11:59 Eastern PM. We could be dead. Call the cops. Give me Dallas +1.
Yeah, I'm gonna have all this money on the 4 o'clock slate, which I don't like because that means I'll be watching 1 o'clock with nothing invested.
That means that then the 8 o'clock you're like, ooh, yeah. And I really don't. Okay, anyway, let's.
That's when I'm like, oh, let me buy back all my losses on Sunday
Yeah.
night. Yeah, no, bad idea,
No.
bad idea. That never works. Do not do that.
I've done it a million times. It never works. When you need something, you don't get it. It's when you don't need it, you get it.
All right, San Fran going to LA to take on the Rams. The Rams +7.5. Cam. Cup,
you want me to start this one, Drew? I like starting now all of a sudden because
I can start
it. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to do. Oh yeah, you start. Okay.
Cup's out. Nakua's out. Kyron Williams doesn't look great. Stafford looks okay. They just got smoked by Arizona. San Fran coming off a loss.
Yep.
McVay does not do well against Shanahan, Cam. Give me Kyle Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers to beat LA by 7.5.
I wish it was 7, 6.5. I'd smash it, but I agree. I think the Niners win this game by 13 to 16 points on the road. I don't believe in this Rams team. Was that game against the Lions that impressive? The Lions didn't even play that well. San Francisco, they tried to come back in that game. Minnesota, you're right. They did some good things in this game. It's a totally different week. Give me San Francisco. I prefer them on the road. Let's do the 7.5. Yes, Niners by double digits.
Let's be honest. San Fran's probably gonna have more fans in this building than the Rams will.
Good call. Niner fans travel. They're hardcore.
And the Rams fans aren't real. Rams fans are like Hollywood guys that don't really cheer for the Rams fans are in St. Louis still. Let's be honest.
Yep.
All right, so we're both on San Fran -7.5. That's crazy. Usually you're on home dogs, Cam +7.5. That's got Cam Stewart written all over it.
Not anymore. The way things are going, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's a random. Here we go. Next game.
All right, next game. Arizona hosting the Detroit Lions. The Cardinals are +3 at home, coming off their big win over the Rams.
Detroit
-3. Cam, yes, I agree with you. Why do you like the Lions?
I don't like the Lions.
Yeah, we have look at this.
I think
road team.
I'm
Like,
a road man. I'm on the road again. I'll tell you, I'm taking Detroit, Arizona. I was one of my favorite games last week. They murdered the Rams, but now feeling good, getting 3 home dog. You know what? Detroit has to get their shit together quick.
Yep.
And this is a good time to do it against an Arizona defense that is porous. They played their good game. Detroit, here's a tip, Campbell. How about you run the fucking ball with the speedsters?
Arizona's run defense is terrible, Cam.
That's what I'm talking about. Me and Drew can coach this team drunk, but then again, I might be too drunk because I'm on the Carolina juice. But give me Detroit -3.
Yeah, I think
we're fading home dogs large this week. Oh God.
Yeah, this is crazy.
San Fran, we're picking them on the road. We're taking.
We have Miami, Carolina, San Fran, Detroit, New England, Denver,
Philly's
Houston.
We're going up against a home dog.
Philly,
Saints.
Yeah, Giants. Cam, we love you love road teams.
Dude, we're betting road teams left, right, and center this.
Yeah. Anyways, I think the Arizona Cardinals, their weakness is their run defense. I think Detroit can just hand the ball off to Gibbs and Montgomery 45 times this game and cover this number pretty easily. And then Kyler from behind is not the same. So I think with Aiden Hutchinson out there, their defensive line can get pressure on them. I think this will be a pretty easy pick, to be honest. I like Detroit -3. KC.
Okay, quickly. I'm looking here. Okay, we'll save it for the Monday nighters. Can you make the times a little bit like 7:30 to 8:15? How about 7 and 8:30? Like, these guys are so stupid. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, we're not there yet though. Kansas City going to Atlanta to take on the Falcons, Cam, on Sunday Night Football. KC -4.5 road favorites. We don't know how Atlanta does on Monday Night Football yet. But home dogs, Cam, are you going with another road favorite? You can start this one. Let me hear it.
Yes.
Okay. I like it, Cam.
No. Yes. What do I do? Drew, can you help me?
This pick, for me, I'll be honest with the audience.
Yeah, I need help. You got your whole bankroll, and it's like a guy's got you in the basement going, you better get this one right.
Yeah, to be honest with the audience, I'm going to be using what I see tonight to decide where I pick in this game on Thursday. But as of right now, on the leans, I'm going to go Chiefs -4.5. I know they just lost Pacheco, but I think Carson Steele can be good enough to cover this number. And like again,
I
Kirk
think
Cousins in prime time.
yeah,
Atlanta's
right.
defense isn't good enough to cover this number, I don't think.
It was sloppy, right, Drew? Don't you think like Andy Reid and Spagnuolo go, hey guys, like we
They didn't deserve to win the football game. The refs bailed them out again.
Oh, it's sickening. That was a pass interference call, but there were other plays in the game. Like if I'm Cincinnati, I'm raging.
Well, Cam, even on that pass interference call, you see the both defensive linemen on the Bengals getting held. So I was like, okay, so you're calling the one this way.
Yeah.
It should be flags on both teams. Redo the down.
Exactly. But I'll take Kansas. I'll take Atlanta plus 4.5.
Switching. Going with the home dog, eh?
I think I did a video where I took Kansas City today. I don't really remember. I got to be honest with you. I hate the game.
Yeah,
So-
this is another going to be
So you know what? Give me a home dog, and then we'll talk later.
It's prime time though, so I will be betting it. But right now I'm
Yeah.
leaning Chiefs. We'll see how Atlanta does tonight. Jacksonville going to Buffalo in the first of 2 Monday night games. Cam, the Bills are 6-point favorites at home. 68% of the public is on the Bills. Total is 46.
You
Trevor
tell me.
Lawrence and the Jags have not looked good the first 2 weeks. Cam, can they go into Buffalo and steal a win? The Bills tend to cover against bad football teams, but are the Jags a bad football team? That's the question.
I'm starting to think they're not good. Can you please start? I'm having a real problem with these last games. Big problems.
I'm gonna take the Jags and the points. I think the Bills
I
win.
am too.
I think the Bills win this football game.
Yes,
But I think it'll be like Bills up 10. Trevor Lawrence scores a garbage time touchdown, onside kick, doesn't get recovered. Bills win by 3. I can see that happening. So
I don't feel confident. You're right though. Like the Jags too, they got to figure it out. They're an 0-2 team. Like if you don't bring a good effort to this game,
And
Buffalo
Cam, every
will
time
find a
Josh
way.
Allen plays the other Josh Allen, the defensive one has done well. Even last year they
Yeah.
lost in England. So I think the Jags do decently against the Bills. So I can't take the 6 points. I think that's too many points.
Agreed. I'm going to take the Jaguars for now, and yeah, that's the lean back. This game kind of feels backdoor. I agree with you, Drew.
Yeah, it does feel like door. But like then again, if we see the Bills win 41-10, we're not gonna be like, oh, that shocked us. Like it won't be. Like I wouldn't be shocked.
What do we do with this crap?
Yeah.
2 Monday nighters.
Washington Commanders going to Cincinnati to take on the 0-2 Bengals. Cam, 8-point home favorites against Jaden Daniels and the Commanders, who couldn't even score a single touchdown against the Giants.
Cincy.
You have to blindly take Cincy, right? Like this, Cincy's in desperation mode. They need this win more than anything, and I think this
What are
should
we
be
laying?
like
7.5?
8.
8. Oh
Yes.
God, we gotta lay 8. Hold on a second. I gotta check Kitty Corner. Jags, Cincy, Carolina. So what did Cats do last week?
They
You
went
said
0-5 outright.
Oh my God. And we have. Is there 5 Cats in the league?
Yeah, Carolina,
Yeah.
Detroit, Cincinnati,
Jacksonville. Cincinnati. There's 4
and
Cats.
no, there's another one. Hang on.
Who?
Um,
Dude, do you know we have every cat? We have Detroit, Bengals.
we do.
They're gonna go 4-0 this week. Or who's the other cat? There's no.
I
other
feel like there was a
cat.
5th one.
There's none. There's none.
Maybe I'm blind.
Well, hold on here. Cat teams. Browns are a dog or a person. Cat teams in NFL. Oh my God, I can't. Like, are we?
We're dumb because I saw the tweet.
No. Honestly, I'm getting dumber by the day. Like I have no. There are 5. No, there's not. They said Jaguars, Lions, Bengals, Panthers, Oakland Pussies. Who's that? Oh, sorry. Sorry. I just went to the internet. That's the first thing that came up. There's 4 cat teams, right?
I guess
It has to be.
I thought I saw that they were 0-5, but
How many cat teams are the NFL?
I don't know.
4. The Oakland Pussies don't exist. So Jags, Lions, Bengals, and Panthers.
Yeah, I don't know where I saw the 0-5.
Go to the internet. It's the first thing that pops up.
Yeah, I don't get. Okay, so we got all 4 of them. Unless we're just dumb and we can't think of the 5th team, but I don't. I think
Hold on.
we
Bengals?
got. It's 4. It's 4. Yeah, the cat teams. I'm gonna go now. This is entertaining. Everyone's looking at us like you guys are idiots.
No, honestly, go. Did that thing pop up? Go cat teams and look at the 5th one.
Yeah,
I told you. I told you. It's on the internet.
Oh, I get. Oh, people are saying the Bears count, but I don't really count.
That's not a cat. The Bears are not. No, they're not a cat. They're a bear. Like
I agree.
Bears are not cats. Cheetahs are cats. Mountain lions are cats. Cougars are cats.
No, I agree.
Lynx
I
are
agree.
cats.
I agree. The Bears are not cats.
The Bears are not a cat.
No, they're absolutely not.
4, dude, we're taking 4. So cat teams went 0-4 last week, and now we're betting 4 of them to go 4-0 this week. This is a good strategy, Drew. I like this. In Carolina, we're not betting, but they're like an asterisk cat. They're
yeah, that's
they're not really.
Interesting. And we're off the Jesus parlay. We're not on the Carolina or the Saints or the Cardinals or the Saints. We're against them.
So we're off religion this week, and we're on cats again. Great.
Yeah, we're
This is going to be a great week.
Yeah, this is what a disaster.
This is fun.
All right, let's move on to our mineral.
The more beat down
before I
am,
make
the
an
more we
inappropriate
lose.
joke.
It's actually funny. The more we end up losing money, the better the shows are sometimes.
Yeah, it's true. And then you get people in the comments like, "Wow, how did people listen to these guys?" Listen, we're entertaining, and we don't say copy every one of our picks.
Guys, if you come to us for your life savings, you're at the wrong place. We'll have great weeks, but you know what? Just relax.
And we ride with you too. It's not like we're laughing when we lose our picks. We're losing money. It's like we're not like, ha ha ha. We made everyone lose money.
It sucks. Well, what do you want me to do? Have a breakdown on the air and cry?
Exactly.
I can do that when the camera's off.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Cam. Get into our minerals of the week, our bronze, silver, and gold picks. Would you like to start with your bronze, or you want me to?
No, I think you do, gentlemen.
All right,
first.
my bronze is Skylar Thompson and the Miami Dolphins going to Seattle to take on the Seahawks plus 5.5. Give me Miami outright. I'll take plus 5.5 though as my bronze.
Okay, Drew. So what are we going to do here? I'm going to go with. Oh God, I don't even want to do this.
Don't say Carolina.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Bronze.
I like it, Cam.
-2.5 against Saints. It was them or the Titans. So what do you want me to do?
Oh,
I'd like both, but give me Philadelphia bronze.
I like Philadelphia as a bronze pick, Cam. My silver is the Pittsburgh Steelers -2 at home against the LA Chargers. I know everyone's gonna be like, the Chargers are 2-0. How could you do that? Listen, you're giving me Mike Tomlin's defense against Harbaugh. I don't think the Chargers are as good as they look right now. So give me the Steelers to cover this number by 2.
Give me the I want to put Tennessee in there so damn bad. Who do you like better, Tennessee or Dallas?
Dallas for sure.
Okay, I'll take Dallas as my. I almost need 4 minerals because we have to bet Tennessee. Dallas +1 against Baltimore as my silver. After that debacle, they better figure out. Baltimore might start 0-3.
Yeah, that's Dallas is like my. If I had a 4th mineral, that would be that. But my gold, Cam, is the Detroit Lions going to Arizona. I think they can run the football enough to cover this number by a lot. I just don't think Arizona's run defense is good enough to slow down Montgomery and Gibbs. Give me Detroit to get back on track -3 as my gold selection.
Love it, Drew. I like that one as well. I'm going to go with Miami +5.5 as my gold pick. I bet this at 6.5 when the line first came out. Man, we could have even got I think there might even been 6.5 was where it opened, but 7 would have been a great number. But I'll take Miami. I think they can win this game. And I'm a Seahawk fan, ladies and gentlemen, but this is not a good spot for Seattle. Miami, even with Skylar Thompson, Drew talked about it earlier. He went into Buffalo in tough conditions. They almost won that game. It wasn't his fault. They'll literally, if they lose, they'll lose a heartbreaker. They're not going to lose by more than 6 points.
Yeah, I agree with you, Cam. Both of us, usually when we agree on mineral picks, Cam, they're very good besides the Titans week 1. But that deserves
I know I told you Arizona last week, but you were very stubborn with the Rams.
Yes.
But I made a lot of mistakes as well.
And yeah, I've luckily I've had the Thursday nighter on both my minerals back-to-back weeks, and it's hit. This week I don't like I do like New England, but I don't like it enough to be in my minerals.
I agree.
All right. Both of us out of Survivor. You're still alive in the pool, even though you said Baltimore on the show. So I'll let you continue in honor on the show. I'm back-to-back weeks on the show. I've picked the wrong team. I had Baltimore and Cincy. So I'm just out. Don't listen to me anymore. Maybe I'll tell you who I would pick so you don't pick that team. If I had to pick this week, I would be going San Fran against LA. So don't do it. Don't make that pick because that's just bad news bears. Cam, what is your Survivor selection this week?
It's either Cleveland or Vegas. I don't know which one. Who do you like better?
I mean, you're on the Giants +6.5.
Carolina can't win the game outright, can they? Vegas is my Survivor pick. The Carolina reeks. I can't believe for the show we took the 7, but we're not. Remember,
Cam, you're gonna pick Vegas against your Carolina Panthers that we know you're gonna sprinkle on the money line Sunday morning.
No, doesn't matter. Vegas, no, Carolina can't win a game. They're horrible, Drew. Like I've already that 5.5. I might as well use it as a half a ply, not even 1 ply toilet paper.
Cam, you're making me want to bet on Carolina money line because like this is just perfect. This is like poetry where you finally off and you take Vegas as a Survivor. Carolina comes back and smokes the Raiders. Bryce Young throws 4 touchdowns. This for a
reason. If they win the game, the over 5.5 is. If they lose, how are they going to win? Actually,
I don't know how they win.
How do they win 6 games? They can't win 6 games.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
I'll take Vegas as my Survivor.
Though, if they bench Bryce Young after this week for Andy Dalton, I think the 6 wins is alive.
They're not gonna. They're just gonna let Bryce Young go out there and hang himself.
Yeah, because if I'm Carolina right now,
I almost feel bad for this kid. Like he has no confidence yet. They're not doing him any favors either.
Yeah, I think at this point they just let him ride it out to try and get first overall again, so that they can replace him.
Yep.
All right,
Sounds
Cam.
about
That
right.
does it for week 2 early show. Once again, everyone, we do come back on Thursdays. I'm seeing way more views on the Monday show than the Thursday shows. So, like, if people are taking all our picks on Monday, these are our leans, our main picks.
Yeah, we
We
do this
lock
on
them in on
Monday.
Thursday.
This is Monday afternoon. We haven't even played the Monday Nighters. We get an early leans to jump on lines to see if we've made good decisions, which we did on a few games. Sometimes we make bad decisions, but tune in on Thursday. We'll give final picks. Like, this is the thing. Like, we will change picks, usually for the worst, but
Yeah.
figure it's just, yeah, trust us.
Yeah, usually it's bad changes, but we also give props and everything, which
Oh, yeah,
Terry
props.
McLaurin, Cam.
Dude, my touchdown props were actually not bad.
Yeah, they were.
Did you see
They
my
weren't.
running
They weren't.
back props? Oh,
They
trust me, that's the only thing that saved my ass. But I had
Yeah,
Detroit and
Terry
Dallas
McLaurin cost me
everywhere.
so much money not getting 49 and a half yards.
Scary Terry with Daniels there just put every Washington receiver on the bench.
And then Alvin Kamara scored 4 touchdowns, but couldn't get me 4 catches because they were up by too much. They weren't throwing. This guy had 10 catches week 1, couldn't get 4 catches this week.
That was what a pick, too. What a pick.
I was like, yeah, 4 catches. This is a lock. Nope. Apparently, he just doesn't need to catch the ball. Yeah, what a disaster that week 2 was. I apologize, everybody, for my week 2.
I don't have to apologize.
I can't say it won't happen again because I don't know. You
It
never
could
know.
happen again. Like these money line, Drew, and I have to send you information because when I click the same thing 17 times and I have Detroit and Dallas, like in everything, it doesn't matter if I smash a game. I'm giving all of it back. Like I need a mathematical. Like I just can't stop I can't. You're right. I can't help myself.
Hey, know your limit. Play within it. That's what they say.
Yes, that's great advice.
Yeah,
That's great advice.
It's yeah, because when you start clicking away, you're like, oh, it's Sunday morning. I'm clicking away. Wait, why do I have 7 money line bets on the same team? It's just like, well,
I do it all the time.
yeah,
So
it's
stupid.
not a good formula. All right, everybody, that does it for week 3 of the Drew and Stu podcast. Please click like, please click subscribe, please rate and review on all audio platforms. Download, give us the 5 stars, subscribe, tell us your favorite picks in the comments. It helps me out, helps Cam out, helps him with his pecker or whatever he said last week. That made everyone laugh in the comments.
What, surgery? Yeah,
yeah,
it's, I got more bad news, but we'll save that for another episode.
Yeah, it's just yeah, good times. All right, good luck, everybody, and enjoy Monday Night Football. First touchdown pick on the way out, Cam. Who is it tonight?
Stevenson.
Oh,
sorry, that was Thursday night game.
Yeah,
tonight,
I was like, what?
Drew London.
Okay, Stevenson.
Sorry,
I'm like, who the fuck is Stevenson? I'm thinking, I'm like,
well, New England and the Jets were the first game.
No,
of the
yeah.
rotation of them
I
this
meant
week. Give me Drake London, and for the Eagles, I'll take.
Jahan Dotson. I'll take him. I'll take him for
I
everybody.
like that pick.
All right, thanks everybody. Enjoy Monday Night Football. See you Thursday.
This has been Drew and Stu. Follow Drew at Producer Drew and Cam at Cam Stewart Live. May the winners be yours and all of the best bets hit.